Welcome to this tutorial for Kingdom Bots. As you can see, we're on turn 2, everyone's expanded out, we got some aggression gun going on over here, and we are about to go into the command card phase. With that, I want to go into why command cards are so unique compared to a lot of other games. A lot of other domination games rely on you take your turn until you can't do anything anymore. In Kingdom Bots, you have to select a card in order to do any actions. So let's go over what all the command cards do before we start selecting what kind of command cards we want to play this turn. First, we got resources, which you gather more resources, which then you buy stuff with. Second, troops. This is you put more troops on the board. Move, which allows you to move armies a certain number of spaces. Attack, which allows you to attack. And defense, which you play in response to an attack. As you may have noticed, all of the bottom have these little symbols, which actually match up with the colors because you can use this card, instead of using it as a troop, you can use it as an attack, defense, resource, or a move. There's also 2 special cards that come in your deck. There's an initiative card, which allows you to build or to change your place on the turn tracker, and a capital card that doubles the number on any one card. You can only play this card if you've built a capital. Now I'm assuming you're asking yourself, what do these numbers actually do? Obviously for troops and resources and move, it's pretty straightforward. You put that many troops down, you get that many resources, you move troops that far. But what about attack and defense? Well, when you are attacking, you get a certain number of troop dice. And you get bonus attack dice, which are more geared towards attacking whatever the number on the card is. So with this card, we would get 5 bonus attack dice. And with defense, you get defense dice, which have more shields, which allow you to defend more. On turns 1 and 2, you only get to select 3 cards. So let's go through and select cards that probably anyone on this board could probably take right now. So I'm going to take a Troop 4 straight off the get-go because troops are always really good. But I'd also really like to take this Resource 5 because during the build phase, I'd like to be able to build more. The problem is, there's 2 different kinds of cards. There's star cards, which have these spiky stars around them, and then there's normal cards, which don't have those spikes around it. You can only choose 1 star card to have in your hand at any point in time in the game. So we're going to go with the Troop 3 and the Resource 5, because I think Resource is a little bit better for expanding in the early game. And how about we take a Defense 3 as well? Defense 3, always handy. Things are getting a little bit aggressive for everyone on this board. So the way command cards are played, after everyone selects the 3 cards they want to take, everyone locks their hand. So I can't access my deck of cards anymore. I am stuck with these 3 cards for the rest of this turn. So I better hope someone attacks me so I can use this Defense 3. But I do have some troops and some resources that I'll obviously be playing at some point, probably for what they're worth. If someone doesn't attack me, I can use this to get an extra resource, move some troops around, or even attack someone. I won't be getting a bonus attack dice, but I will be able to attack with just my troops. Command cards are quite simply played in turn order. So if I was a red player, I would choose my first card to play. So let's play some troops because, well, it's kind of an aggressive game going on so far, and I would like to be able to defend my borders. Let's place 2 here and 1 here, because you can place them anywhere that you already occupy. So everyone's played their first card. As you can see, yellow's getting a little bit aggressive over here, so I'm glad I have this defense card in my hand. But I'm not going to play it yet because he hasn't attacked me. So let's play my Resource 5, and I can hold on to this defense card in case yellow attacks me. I would take 5 resources out of the resource pile and put them in my treasury, which is basically just in front of you. So green has taken one of my red spots up there, and yellow just declared an attack 3 from here to here. He obviously wants to take all of green because controlling 2 regions allows you to win the game. And yellow, pretty close already taking all of green. Good thing I took this defense card. Let's play that. So how does this resolve? As the defender, I get 3 defense dice because I played a defense card, plus I get 1 extra defense dice for having a settlement here. I also get 2 troop dice because I have 2 troops on that spot. Yellow, on the other hand, is going to get 4 troops because he has 4 troops on that spot, and 3 attack dice, which are the red ones. So what are on these dice? The white dice, which are troop dice, get a double sword, 2 single swords, and a shield. The name of the game is Swords Kill Troops, Shields Kill Swords. Comparatively, blue dice, which are your defense dice, have 4 shields and 2 blank sides, and the red attack dice have 2 blank sides, 3 single swords, and a triple sword. Now let's roll some dice. So the first thing you do is you separate all your swords and your shields out for both players. Then you add up how much damage you did. So this guy here rolled 5 swords minus my 2 shields, so that means I take 3 damage. Sadly, that means this place is actually going to be destroyed, because 2 troops are lost from the first 2 damage from your swords, and it takes 1 more hit past your last troop to destroy everything that's on this zone. In contrast, I did 3 damage. He blocks 1 of it, so he actually loses 2 troops off that space as well. It's not enough to kill him, but it did weaken his forces. Now, yellow has to move a minimum of 1 troop to this location. That means if I had another card, I could retaliate. Sadly, my last card was used defending this zone, so I won't be able to do that this turn. So as the red player, I'm done playing my command cards, but everyone else will continue to play their command cards until they're all out. Then the command card phase will be over. The next turn, as you can see, we're progressing to turn 3, you'll be drawing 4 cards. And likewise, you'll be drawing 5 cards on turn 6. An important thing to note, these cards here aren't burnt. They actually go back into your deck, and you can draw them again on next turn. And that's all there is. Thanks for watching. Check back for more videos on how Kingdom Bots is played.